Not gonna lie, I had to look up the definition of the word charrette before I came, but it's not the definition. What it is a chance to get together outside of the constraints of the academy, but take advantage of all the things that the academy provides, right? It's a free space to explore the thoughts, to take that risk, to say, what if, to throw a bunch of things on the wall and see if they stick. But you're not in a classroom, you know, you're not being evaluated. You're working with peers to explore these ideas and see what might be. And it's a chance to do that with no form. And that's a really empowering experience. Nobody knows what social media is going to be like in 5 years or 10 years. Nobody knows what the internet's going to be like in 10 years. Nobody knows what we're going to be doing and how we're going to be doing it. For us, it's not best guesses, but it's common denominators. So we started by just throwing out ideas about things that we knew were going to be important, questions that we knew had to be answered. We don't want to be the ones with the answers. We want to be the ones driving the conversation. So we put those up on the board, sticky note by sticky note. No bad ideas, no wrong way. You know, if you spell it wrong, just keep going, throw it up there. And then the next step is take a step back. And from there really distilled the underlying currents, the things that no matter what technology you're using, no matter how many people you're trying to reach, that you have to make sure you get right. And it's not easy because what's right for you isn't going to be right for me. What's right for Corporation X isn't going to be right for Corporation Y. So there's a lot of ownership in this process. You have to decide what you're trying to do for you and why and when. So our goal is to provide not a blueprint, say follow A and B and you'll get C, but the things that you have to figure out for yourself before you jump into this process, or as you move through this process, or as you are in the process and it changes, or as you hear what people are saying, as you get the feedback that you're trying to cultivate through, you know, the power here. And I think the thing that's most important to understand is it's not about social media. It's not about technology. It's not about that you can do this all on your phone, you can do it from anywhere in the world. It's about the people that are on the other end. And what it is the scope, the speed, and the depth with which people are interacting is like nothing we've ever seen before. It magnifies the power in the successes, in the heroic stories, and in the epic failures. And we don't know how to deal with that. Humans don't know how to act at this speed, how to deal with this much information, but we've got to figure it out because it's only increasing. I mean, the biggest challenge for a company who's trying to gain value from social media is how do you be authentic? How do you step outside of the logo? How do you develop an identity that generates loyalty? How do you generate a process where people want to work with you to make your product better so that they will buy it? And if you can do that, then you're building exactly what the customer wants. You know they're going to buy it, and if they don't like it, they'll tell you, fix it, and they'll buy more. It's incredibly powerful and incredibly difficult to do. With the digital medium, you can do things over in an instant. You can do them as many times as you want, and there's very little, if any, cost to do that. So why not? Why not listen to what they want? If what you're doing isn't working, or if they're telling you it's not, try it. If they tell you they want it and it turns out nobody buys it, go back, go a different way. Ask them again, ask a different way, ask different people. But you have to do this. You know, if you don't do that, the guy who does is going to get all your customers. That's the project that we're building this weekend, is how do you figure out who to ask, how to ask them, and how to listen in a way that they're going to tell you what they really want and listen when you respond.